Alright guys, welcome to my first ever English live stream. I'm very excited and very happy and grateful. This is the very first time I am doing an English live stream. Normally I always do it in German, but for such a long time I always had people writing in the live chat, "Hey Claudius, I can't understand you." And today we finally start this journey together. I want to start with a very simple analysis. Then I will explain my trades. Then I will explain my perspective on the Bitcoin market. Then we look at the liquidation heat map, because I always check where the next big people will be liquidated. Overall, I can't wait. I try to be live every single day. I try maybe 1 hour, maybe 2 hours. If the market is exciting, we will do even longer. Please only write in English, because I want everyone to understand you guys. Alright, please leave a like. I would really appreciate it. Thank you also so much for 270 likes. And you know guys, I'm really grateful because I have the support of so many people. And yeah, so let's begin. Thank you so much. Shout out to Broker Private. Shout out to Rob also. Also big shout out to Faisal. If you are new here, please also subscribe. I will try to be live every single day, and together we look at the market and I always explain my trades. Very important, please never copy my trades. If you are a beginner, do not trade, first learn. I have a free bootcamp. It's also in English in my Discord server. So for example, if you speak only English, you can go in my Discord, which is for free, and then you can go to bootcamp recordings, and right here is my bootcamp in English. Okay? Alright, if you have any questions, you can always post them in the live chat. Alright. Also, shout out to everyone, that's great. Alright. Yes, no problem. What is your Discord name? Just write your Discord name. Also, hello, hello. Hello, Renee. Hello, my friend. Hello, Andy. Good to see you here. We will take over the global market as well. So right now, we have a bear market. In the bear market, we don't have much volume. We have a typical low volume summer day. Not much volume. We might get the breakout to our best level. Usually, we trade the 882 Fib retracement. This is where we have the best entries. I have a big Bitcoin short from 82,670 with 260k profit. I also took already 140k, and we opened a long trade from the last bottom at 58,130. 1.2 million. This is a Bitcoin margin trade, so the profit is in Bitcoin. It's a 2.29 Bitcoin profit, which is around 150k. However, I think the big trades will come later. Not now, not today, not tomorrow, but in the next few months, we should see the bear market bottom, and I plan a 4 to 5 million Bitcoin long, and I think we will open the trade live. So I will explain to you exactly my analysis and also my plan, how I plan my risk management. And together, we are the best team ever. So now I would wait for this level for a short. We have lots of liquidity up to this level. between 66,100 to 66,500. I would wait for this, and then I'm looking for a Bitcoin short trade after the liquidation. All right. All right, guys, please only write English. Please be respectful because I want everyone to understand everything. All right, can you please licking Ethereum? Yes, we can lick Ethereum. Ethereum actually looks bullish right now. It looks bullish right here. Massively bullish. All right, I'm gonna be careful with the music right here because for copyright, I will actually change my song right now. All right, perfect. Thank you, Christian, for like. Thank you so much for your support. If you want, we will do another giveaway. I mean, it's my first giveaway for this channel. When we reach 1,000 likes. Actually, to be honest, for the first target, yeah, let's try this one. 1,000 likes would be amazing. Then we do a giveaway. Again, I mean, my first giveaway here. We give away USDT. All right. Thank you, Christian. Hello from India. All right. Greetings from India. 1,000 likes easy. Thank you, Seaman, for your support. Hello, Yoshi. Great to see you. Hello, Nano. All right, thank you so much for your support. You know, trading is mostly waiting. It's actually very simple. You have to wait for the best setups to come to you and never chase any trades. I wait for the market to come to me and then I take the best trades. Hello from Russia. That's amazing. Hello from Mumbai. I want to see the most exotic countries. Everyone comment an exotic country where you are from. Thank you to Lilo. To be honest, before I did my German streams, I did 6 years English. So actually I'm used to English. Curry giveaway? Yes, brother, no problem. We do a big giveaway at 1,000 likes. Then we give away USDT to active people. Hello from Mumbai. That's amazing. France, Kurdistan. Very nice. Thank you to the duck. Thank you, Morris, for your support. I really appreciate. Push like button. Thank you, Shindy. Okay, Italy, all right. Chopstick Town, nice. Sri Lanka, Mexico, Japan, very nice. Japan is very nice country. Indonesia, Turkey, nice. Bangladesh, I love it. It's very clean place also. Bangladesh, Thailand, very nice. Pakistan, very nice. Pakistan, I love the country. Australia, Bora Bora. Kenya, Africa, also very nice. Netherlands, all right. Belarus, Mauritius, also very nice. Thank you, Train Surfer. Indian slums, nice. Uzbekistan, crazy. North Korea, I don't know. I think you are joking with me. Morocco, nice. Philippines, beautiful country. Malta, amazing. Afghanistan, nice. China, #1 on TikTok. Denmark, Kazakhstan, India, Dubai, nice. Good to see you here. So my plan is I will go live once per day on English. I will start with my German stream and then I will do my analysis for all my Asian friends and all my Indian friends. We got Greece, Japan, Palau, very nice Palau. International, exactly. Tel Aviv, all right. Romania is interesting. Actually, I was there before, but it was not so exciting for me. Like, I didn't like the country that much. but the beach, I guess, is somewhat beautiful there. Antarctis. Kyrgyzstan, nice, yeah? Very nice. Norway, very nice. I am from Lexi. Dubai, Switzerland, very nice. Everyone hit like button. Somewhat beautiful, yes. All right. Basically, what am I doing right now? Right now, I am waiting for Bitcoin to go up a bit more and to reach the deepest pullback level. Bitcoin on the daily chart has a downtrend. We have a lower low, we have a lower high. Overall, we expect another lower low. However, we did make a strong higher low. Usually, when you get a strong higher low, many times you get a higher high. However, we have still a big resistance on this level. If you check the heat map, you can see exactly where most people will be liquidated. The market most of the time goes exactly where the majority of people get liquidated. Right now, if we check the last month, the majority is short. That's why I expect Bitcoin to go up a bit more and liquidate the shorts. And after they are liquidated, I'm looking for a short. This would be somewhere between 66,100 to 66,700. This would be my level where I look for a short trade right here. Obviously, I have a short, but this would be my next best short. Yes. And also, for Ethereum, last week, we did a perfect short on Ethereum. As you can see, I have to check here. But the high might be taken out. So maybe after, if we take a higher high, I will look for a weakness and reversal, and I will take a brand new short on Ethereum and short the next leg down also on Ethereum. Exactly. Mr. Somewhere. I am a candle. Very nice. That's great. Guys, I have to tell you a big thank you. I did not believe we have so many likes. We have 600 live viewers. That's actually insane. And we have 450 likes. Thank you so much for your support. If you are new, please also consider subscribing if you want. And also don't forget to turn on the ring bell. Exactly. I came from home. That's amazing. I am from Lexi. Hanzo. Yes, brother. Hanzo Maranzo, my best friend. Good to see you. Thank you to True Success. Big shout out. We are #1 on TikTok. Exactly. Let's short to 0. Yes, of course. So basically, Andy, the Discord is quite mixed. However, if you are, like for example, up here, I have announcements for English. Right here, I have English lobby. If you have any questions, you can always post in the English lobby. And then, if you go down a bit more, just type in your trading view name here and also here, and you get my free indicators for trading view. The indicators are explained in my bootcamp, and the bootcamp is actually here in this section. You have my English bootcamp. You can also check my tutorial videos on my English channel. I have a big playlist with lots of content. All right. Manu, I try to speak a bit slower so everyone can understand me. Hello, brother from India. Great to see you. Hello, Grit. Yes, exactly. Somewhat elevated. I could try USDCM. Yeah, I could do it. Have you already set your short trade? I'm observing. Yeah, I'm observing if we take out the shorts. to be honest, normally we should actually take out the high. We should take out this, either 66,100, maybe 66,500. Then the liquidity is exhausted, and then I would check for the price action. I trade actually very simple. My setup, you can back test it, you can check it over a long period of time. My setups are very simple. Kemal, actually, if you want, he will come soon also again, maybe tomorrow. Hello, brother, from India, that's great. Exactly, the salmon must go up. Thank you, Alex, for your support. Thank you, Exedon. BITUNIX, yeah, is amazing. I have been on this exchange for a long time, and we have our first campaign for all of my supporters. If you don't have an account yet, if you use my link, everyone will get a free deposit bonus of 400 USDT, literally 1 day later. Just deposit into your future account and you get the bonus, and you get a VIP 2 status automatically, instantly for life. This is the best deal globally that we have on BITUNIX. This offer is nowhere else in the world. I have been with the exchange for a long time, and I help them also develop the features, and we support them for a long time. And that's why we get always the best campaign. We always have the best bonus. We always have the best discount. And if you need any support, just open a ticket. The bonus always gets delivered 1 day later. If you are low risk, 1 day later. If you are high risk, it might take 2 days. So if you are from India or Pakistan, it might take 2 days. If you have money on another exchange, you can also transfer from another exchange into your account on BITUNIX, and this will also qualify for your bonus. The important part is that you deposit into your future account. Just wait 1 day and then you get the bonus. So for example, if you only have 2,000 USDT, you start with 2,400. So this gives you a head start, and this bonus is absorbing all the fees and all the losses, which means you don't risk your own money with the bonus. Thank you to Exedon. Brother from another mother, yes. All right, hello Lars, good to see you. Great offer, thank you so much. All right, this offer is only if you don't have an account yet. If you don't have an account yet, you can use my link. Sleepy Biden, the best offer right now is the VIP 2 status lifetime. If you want more support, you can open a ticket in Discord and we can help you in Discord, okay? So don't worry, just make an account if you want. Get the bonus 1 day later after you deposit in your future account, and then you can open a ticket in Discord and then they can help you if you need any support. Thank you to Mo Tiger. Exactly, don't worry, be happy. Can I use a VPN? VPN you can use, you don't have to use, it depends on your area, but overall, actually no need for this. So right now, there is no more offer for German market. German market, there is no offer. Germany right now is very restrictive. And yeah, so it's a bit sad now, but the best offer globally right now for global audience, Indian, Asians, is 20% lifetime and deposit bonus. And also actually 1 day after you make your account, you will see Lucky Draw. Lucky Draw is automatic in your campaign center. So if you make your account today and you deposit today, you should get the bonus today, and worst case tomorrow. If you deposit today, you get bonus tomorrow. Worst case, you get on Wednesday. And tomorrow, you will see in the campaign center your lucky draw. And the money we give away is insane, actually. And very soon, we will launch one more extra thing, but I can't say yet what we do. Exactly. Draw the luckiest man. Exactly. Breathing in Germany is expensive. Yes. And also, you don't need KYC. You only need KYC if you want to withdraw with fiat currency or deposit with fiat. All right. Switzerland also, yes. If you are from Switzerland, also, you can use my link, deposit and get the bonus. Exactly. This channel is funny. Of course, brother. Greetings to Crypto Live Trade. Yes, thank you so much. And to be honest, the big advantage of having a VIP2 level is also your mystery box is bigger automatically. So every week you get a mystery box and you are always VIP2, and if you trade more, you have an upgrade automatically, but worst case, you are never worse than VIP2. So you have immediately VIP2 status and the bonus 1 day later. All right. All right. Great. Thank you to Shindy for your support. Like I said, right now, globally, there is no better offer than we have the best offer globally on BITUNIX. Exclusively VIP2 and the bonus. And then also lucky draw is per day 7,500. The tickets, everything, all details are in the campaign center. You know, like right now we have solo volume. I'm just literally waiting with you guys for a higher high and then for the price action here. And if I take another Ethereum short, I think Ethereum is a very good asset to trade also. Exactly, hottest bonus. Exactly, let's trade. All right. Trader AGR, if you already have an account, you can make a new account. But the best thing is just go in Discord and open a ticket, and support can help you and accelerate your support, I mean your bonus also. All right, David, great to see you. Yes, please always write in English so everyone can understand you. Yes, thank you so much. Exactly. All right. You know, guys, I worked really hard for this. And I wanna give you the best support. No matter where you trade, it doesn't matter. Also, by the way, I'm not sure if you know this, but BITUNIX will actually drop their own coin in the future. As you might know, Binance, they have BNB coin, Hyperliquid has the Hype coin, BitGet has BGB coin, but BITUNIX will also make their coin. We will also get an airdrop and you get it automatically on your account depending on your lifetime volume. Like I said, we have the best conditions in the world and we also get an airdrop later. So this will be another benefit to have, essentially. And by the way, if you need any support, you can always open a ticket here, right here. You can open a ticket and that's it. Just write in your ticket what you need. And you can tag also this guy right here or this guy. And you can always get the best customer support. All right. Perfect. That's cool. That's great. Let's drink a tea. Okay, good question. How can I start trade after bootcamp? So the bootcamp is basically like my strategies explained. I actually think you should take time, start with a small amount of USDT, and you have to feel the market for a longer time. Don't rush the process and then slowly scale as you get more experience. I would start with one simple setup which you understand and then go from there. I have been trading for 4.5 years now, like every day basically. I am now here, that's great. Alright, please read my question. Yes, no problem. Any question, you are always welcome. Alright, I can't answer this question, brother. I can't answer this question. You have to check on your side, Yannick. Alright. Okay, Nick, how are you? Why ETH short 882 if it's a higher low? No, so look, this one, actually, good call out. I explained in my other stream that this would not be a good 882 because we made a higher low. After a higher low, normally you expect a higher high. So that's why I used this example. So for example, this would not be the ideal 882. On the other hand, you have a lower low like this. So like this would be, it's possible. You don't need to always use the whole range, but if you are very strict, I would not trade this level. Crazy, guys. 600 viewers and 500 likes. You know what, guys? My target was 1000, but to be honest, today we will do only 700. It is the first stream. If we can get 700 likes, I will give away again USDT with the Nightbot. We do a live giveaway if you want, guys. And the chances are very high because we are not so many. And the bootcamp is for free. Exactly. Also, guys, please be careful. If you join in Discord, never ever send money to anyone. My Discord is for free. I will never trade your money. And be very careful. The real support is only if you open a ticket right here. If anywhere else you see a link or something else and say, look, here is support, it's always a scam. Please only refer to this one here and open a ticket right here. Actually, I might open another one for English, maybe later here. But in Discord, you can always get the best support. Where is our duck? Our duck is actually here. And also, our duck is here. The duck is always here. This was a gift from my brother-in-law, Kemal. The bootcamp actually I made in English before. Just go in Discord, please. And then scroll down here to this one. And here you can see my bootcamp in English. Right there. Everything. However, if you join me every day, you will get to know all my setups. And you will be very good, I think. Because every time I take a trade, I will explain exactly why I take the trade. And if I don't take a trade, I will explain why I don't take a trade. So I communicate transparently what I'm doing, so you can understand exactly how I'm thinking. No worries. Thank you for your support. Thank you so much for likes. Thank you so much, really, guys. I really, really appreciate every single one who is supporting me, because this is a brand new journey and I will work so hard that we built here also another amazing community. Brother, good to see you, yes? Finally. Good to see you, yes? You know, some people, they have been following me for a longer time, but now finally they can understand me. Hand on the heart, this sounds nice. Yes, hand on the heart. Guys, this is crazy. My first live stream, 600 people is actually insane. And we have a bear market, guys. Thank you so much, Liloben. Thank you, Seaman. Also, brother, I would really appreciate if you share my content with your friends, maybe if you want. Thank you to It's Mr. Wizzy. Gus molding, no, I think flush. We have a very amazing setup, which is called Gus, but for English, I call it flush. So the flush means if the market makes a higher high and does a retracement to the 50 EMA without counter candles. As this happens, I will show you this setup live. We trade this setup almost every day, and it works more times than it works more frequently. It has a better win rate than 50-50, definitely. I have to work on my English a bit more because I live in Dubai for over 6 years, for almost 6 years. And if you live in Dubai, your English will deteriorate a lot, actually. By the way, guys, this here is a perfect failed 21 bounce. You have a yellow candle above 21, one gray candle. This is a perfect failed 21 bounce. You learn this exact setup also in my bootcamp. Exactly like this would be the short setup. And then you can take profit at the 50 EMA. Maybe 21 EMA, or you can let it ride until the 50 EMA. Thank you, Mr. Blanco, for your support. We have the best live chat. Yes, exactly. Today, a new journey is starting. We will take over the global market, and we will take the live streaming to a whole new level. I think in the bull run, we will have a few thousand people watching every day. And the P&L will be insane. Greetings from India. Great. Thank you, Matthias, for your support. Don't worry. I will not become market maker. Never. It's just the market makers. They are like... it's a different category, completely. Exactly. The yellow line is my 21 EMA. The gray one is my 50 EMA. And this one is my 200 EMA. You can have the same indicator. Just go to indicator and then type in EMA and then select this one 3 times, and then you can adjust it on the side here. 200 is in orange, 50 is in gray, and the yellow one is 21 EMA. I want to do one more giveaway, and then we have to wait for the breakout. To be honest, guys, the volume for trading right now is very low. The market is in a bear market, so we expect low volume anyway, and we have a summer. Summer is also low volume. However, what counts is that I'm here every day, and because of this, I catch the best trades most of the time. So trading is mostly patience, actually. All right, let's take over. Exactly. Good question. The EMA, I tested SMA, MA, EMA. The EMA is just more responsive and you get better entry, and the EMA is more respected than the SMA. Thank you to Blitz Nuke. Thank you, Herb, for your support. Thank you to my Indian friends. We take over global. Yes. Very important. Very important. So basically, if you have USDT on another exchange, you can transfer from your other exchange to your account on BITUNIX and then transfer to your future account. If you deposit today, you get the bonus tomorrow. If you have a high-risk IP address, it might take up to 2 days, but most people get the bonus literally 1 day later, and you have to activate it in your campaign center literally like 1 day later. But you have 7 days to do so. You can also deposit step by step, or if you have money anywhere else, just put to your future account, and the bonus is absorbing all the fees and all the losses. Many exchanges, they take half the loss from your money and half the loss from the bonus. But BITUNIX is absorbing all the losses. So you have the technically best bonus ever, which means with this bonus, you can trade without any risk and you can build your account even faster. And 1 day later, you will have the lucky draw and then you can participate. We have a prize pool of 7,500 every day, which means if you are actively trading, you get a bonus sometimes a few times per day. I think most people cannot believe how much bonus actually we have in Lucky Draw. You have to actually see it to believe it. And like I said, you get the VIP 2 status for lifetime. Globally, this is the best offer that we negotiated. And you get also better mystery boxes with this VIP status. Exactly, absorption. It's absorbing the losses and the fees. Thank you to Boski for your support. Thank you also to VisiVu. Thank you also CryptoCasse. Yes, I trade on BITUNIX. I have tested many exchanges and I believe you will not find a better combination. No KYC, high leverage, insane bonuses, very high liquidity. We have the best campaign and we have the best customer support. The customer support is next level. No one will be unhappy, and worst case, open a ticket in Discord or ask me. I really want to give you the best experience. And as you can see, I trade with a big amount. Not many exchanges can handle this much liquidity if you trade these positions. Alright guys, amazing. Thank you, Simon. We have the best Air Force, best Army. Thank you, Michael. Do you think in August will be? Yes, I think so. I think July is quiet, but August, September should be more exciting. Actually, right now, the cycle is perfectly intact. We had the all-time high on the 6th of October. Usually, statistically, the next bottom is 1 year later, 364 days. This is not my opinion, this is the statistic. So now we expect the bottom around beginning of October, which means we only have like literally 3 more months time. Yes, no problem. Alright, amazing guys. So basically, I expect the bear market bottom somewhere beginning of October, and I plan a 4 to 5 million long trade. Probably below 54,000. I think the bottom will be somewhere between 54,000 and 48,000. And the worst case would be the 786 measured from the last bear market bottom to the very all-time high. I don't think that we will see the level, but maybe. In a worst case scenario, I think 54 to 48,000, maybe below, but only if we have a big panic event. For example, since the existence of Bitcoin, we achieved always the realized price. The realized price is the Bitcoin on-chain average buying price, sitting at 52,890, and the balance price is the worst case scenario. That's 37,000. But I think somewhere between 53 and 48. The heat map is completely full. I think at least 54k. 54k, there is so much liquidity. I can't believe that the market will not get this one. And potentially here, 48,400. However, in a bear market, the price many times is going sideways or up. So more people are getting incentivized to open the long trade so that the next liquidation is more profitable for the market makers. Because the market makers don't want that everyone has a perfect long trade from the bear market and makes all the money. That's why you have to be tricky and you have to be live. Yes, so we are doing giveaways. Yes, we are doing giveaways. You can also, like I said, after you make your account with my link, you will get access to Lucky Draw every single day automatically. You just have to participate every day. Like I said, there's a new link in the campaign center, and the bonus is available for you if you use my link in the description. All right, great. 5-minute goose. Let me check right now. No, this actually looks like a bull flag, and I believe, based on this pattern, that we will see the breakout potentially up and then liquidate this cluster here. This cluster. And then I'm looking for a sell on Ethereum. If my short gets stopped out, I will get a better short on Ethereum with a better entry. That's a good question. Actually, some people say, Claudius, if we take a lower low on Bitcoin, there will be always new people entering long. Yes, that's right. However, it takes a while for this to build up. So for example, right now we have been going sideways for a long time. Eventually, some people will be in a long trade, but as long as the majority is out, it's okay. And also, by the way, if we make a lower low, there will be also many new shorts. So eventually, we have way more shorts above us. The market makers make way more money to the upside, and the long traders are not fast enough. But I think we will get the bottom of the bear market quite closely. Maybe in the area on the daily chart or 4-hour chart. I think I will get quite close. I really enjoy listening to you in English. Thank you so much, really. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate every single person who is giving me a chance and who is supporting me. Thank you so much, Xavier, for your support. Yes, exactly. We will be fast. Yes, Christian. VWAP. Very simple. By the way, thank you so much for almost 700 likes. That's actually crazy. I did not believe that we get so many likes in my first stream. It's insane. 600 people in the deepest bear market is actually literally crazy. It's literally actually crazy. But to be honest, I also like that we are not so many people, because then we have a better atmosphere and we can answer questions more efficiently. Brother, if you want German, please go to my German stream. For respect, I always speak English so that everyone can understand what I say. Thank you also for your support. Exactly, like and subscribe is a must. Don't forget the ring bell. Okay, anchored VWAP is amazing. I love the anchored VWAP. Step 1, identify a higher high. We have a high, we have a higher high. And then you can anchor the VWAP on the last low, on the deepest low, which produced the higher high. So for example, you go here, you have here long short, you go down there, anchored VWAP, click on this, and then click here, and this is the VWAP. For example, here, the same thing. we have a high, we have a higher high. This was the last low which made the higher high. So that's why you can also anchor the VWAP there. And always select the lowest candle with the deepest wick. So for example, you can see here, this was my short, okay? And to be honest, this was my third attempt. I had 2 stop losses, and then this here is my third attempt, which also shows you don't have to always get the perfect trade the first time. Sometimes it might take 2 or 3 attempts to get the best entry and still make a huge profit. However, you need to be experienced and also feel the area and the price action. So for example here, we have a high. This high made a new low, you can see. And here we have the VWAP support, resistance. The VWAP is actually amazing. I love the VWAP. We get good entries and also Fibonacci 882. Most people, they trade 618 or 786. However, based on my live experience, the best entries which I take live is 882. And you can also add this level. Just go here, double click, and then you can add these 2 levels. To be honest, the root from 786 is 886 and the root from 886 is 941, but the 886 gets left out many times, but this level gets hit almost perfectly every time. However, you need some experience to filter the trades, but overall, the entries are actually amazing. All right, Bitcoin looks like it could break up now. Let's wait for the breakout. The volume is right now very low. Thank you, Ecotrix, for your support. Thank you, Luigi. Thank you, BITUNIX. Thank you, Elvis. Thank you, Peponas. Wow, thank you so much for your amazing words. LG, she said, honestly, most of the English YouTube crypto is weak, but you elevate the space. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your support. Do you think oil will go down? Oil is very manipulated because of Trump. Trump is always playing with the Strait of Hormuz. Many times we say the Sesame Street or the Strait of Hummus. However, from a technical perspective, we have a bullish uptrend short term. We have a higher low and usually it ends up in a higher high. However, I am not chasing oil. I wait for oil to come back to the deepest pullback level. There is also a very famous woman. She's also waiting for a very deep level. And she is waiting for 882. So this would be my oil long trade. Exactly. We need English type Lexi. I know. Lexi would be like basically lick her. But this is not so funny in English. So we need another word because lick her is like not a real name. I don't know. Do you have any ideas how we can name our dancer? What is VWAP? VWAP means volume weighted average price. Guys, we need a new name for our deep pullback trader girl. I'm not nervous. I am excited. Thank you to BITUNIX. Lixi, I'm not sure. Hi, Linda. I would not recommend any altcoins right now. LSOB, gay porn, no. Gay porn is not good. Liquor, genau, Liquor. Liquor. Nee, also Liquor, ja, I'm not sure. Flexi. No, I think Lexi is fine. Lexi is also English. I mean, Lexi is very famous. Some people, I mean, actually like this maybe, Lexi. Wow, breakout, Bitcoin to the upside, great. Exactly. I think we will actually take the shorts right now here. Guys, I think tonight we should see 66,000. This would be really great. All right. We almost have 700 likes. Okay, perfect. All right, all right, all right. Aisha, yeah, Aisha. Aisha is also a very famous name. That's great. I'm very happy to start this journey. Okay, where is the volume? You are right. Right now, we don't have much volume. To be honest, guys, I am starting this YouTube channel in the deepest bear market. It is difficult, but I think we can make it and be successful. I believe this. I will not give up. And by the time the bull market is here, it's going to be crazy. All right, our first ever English stream. Yes, nice. I can't wait. Thank you, Crypto Gents, for your support. Hello, Xavier. I'm in a Bitcoin short. Would you close now, assuming little loss? You know, it is difficult to fix a trade. Either you trade based on your setup with your stop loss and your target, and you get a stop loss or profit. But to just readjust a setup is mostly always going wrong. I would, if you are fearful, first of all, I would not let emotions change a setup. But if you have a trade right now without a setup, I would just close it, to be honest. I never give advice, never follow my advice also. I only give my opinion and my analysis. But if you have a trade without setup, I would always close it, because it mostly always gets worse, to be honest. Pre-rich Priya, we are with you anytime. Frankie, thank you so much. Schlexi, Lixi, Saki. Saki is also, I don't know. Saki. Bitcoin breaking out. Very nice. Very nice. Thank you so much to all my Indian friends. By the way, please go in your village and in your country and tell everyone to subscribe. Buy a megaphone and tell your whole country to subscribe right here. If you want. This would be so amazing. Thank you, Mick Gorek. Thank you, Jack Dish Trader. Hello, Simon. Good to see you. Fatih, would you take full size? Yeah, I think so. I think so. I would be maybe a little bit careful on 882, but 941 looks very strong because at 941, the heat map is clean. So then the liquidity is exhausted. Do you understand? So then basically the market makers liquidated everything from the last month. And we have the VWAP. The VWAP is a very strong resistance. This would be very clearly my next short if I didn't have a short, for example. Exactly, only Saki for 10 Bucky, yeah? Maybe more expensive, but depending on the country. Let's go hit like. Thank you so much. We almost have our target. I told my cow to subscribe. Thank you so much, yeah? Tell your dog to subscribe as well. Thank you, Crypto Duck. All right, very great. 700 people, that's crazy. Thank you so much for your support. Crazy. Ficky 5 euro. No, this is like too cheap. I'm for 9 for 1. I think so, yeah. The problem right now is we have not enough volume. Get my cow the bonus too. You deserve it. Thank you so much. Alright guys, please be respectful. On this channel, please only English, because everyone has to understand it. Thank you so much for your support. My goat, thanks to you, Mr. Ducky. So actually guys, I can show you my sign up page. So we secured the best deal worldwide on BITUNIX. And I can show you also my sign up page. And it's actually funny because my code is, oh, hoppala. 1 second, I need to try again. Let me try this one. Okay, it works here. Let me try here. Okay, perfect. So this here is the page. We have as the code VIP Duck. So if you have my code VIP Duck, you get VIP 2 status lifetime, and everyone will get this bonus. For example, deposit 2,400. Just sign up with the first link in the description. This campaign is only for now 10 days. So you can make an account today. Everyone who makes an account today will get the bonus tomorrow, and in some cases 2 days. But most people 1 day later the bonus. You can deposit to your future account, and this VIP status is automatically. So no need to activate anything. And if you want, make an account and get this bonus. It is free money. You can deposit also from any other exchange. You can also deposit Curry if you want. Or if you have money on any other exchange, you don't need any KYC. No need for KYC. And you will get everything automatically. And 1 day later, you can go in the lucky draw. We have 7,500 prize pool actively. All right, now let's check this cluster here. I think either we will hit 66,100, maybe 66.5, 66.6. So I would wait now for this level to hit. Oh, I think my trade will be stop loss break even. As you can see, my stop loss is break even, but I will wait for my next setup very soon here. All right, Timo breakout, yes. Thank you, Akareko, for your support. Hello, sir, underwater. Then please dive up to the upside. Can I deposit Curry? Yes, no problem. Thank you so much for your support. By the way, if you have an account already, that's great. You can always get support in Discord if you open a ticket. And the benefit of the VIP 2 status is also your mystery box is bigger automatically. And if you trade more volume, you get more VIP upgrade. But the worst case is basically VIP 2. This is a big privilege which we have. All right, the volume is missing. There's no volume right now. So I don't think based on this volume that the breakout will succeed, but let's wait. It could be also only an inducement. Yes, look, it could be a side-by-side. It could be a side-by-side, maybe on the 1 hour chart. If this candle closes bearish, for me, this would be a short setup, because then we have a side-by-side and inducement. Inducement is a very strong also bias, which means the price wicks higher. You see this wick, right? Highest wick. The price wicks higher and closes lower. This gives you a bearish bias. And then this would be a side-by-side, and it would be a valid short trade. Because with this volume, I don't think the breakout will succeed. But below, we have so many fair value gaps. So this would be a very decent short trade, which you can consider. So let's wait for this candle. By the way, thank you so much for almost 700 likes. Very soon, we will give away some USDT. All right, nice. Okay, great. We completed the first hour. Higher Vixen is the best. Higher Vixen. Thank you, Oma Alfreda, for your support. Sukina. Sini. Sukina. Tom White, good to see you, brother. So great. Today is my first ever English live stream. We will take over the global market. So now I will do a short stream in English every day and explain my trades and also my bias. This is so good to see. Please tell all your friends to subscribe. Go into your town or village and tell them to subscribe because we do the best trades. We will take the game to a whole new level and I can't wait for you to be part of it. And by the way, Tom, if you don't have an account already, you can use my link in the description to make your account on BITUNIX. We have a very nice bonus. You get 400 USDT for free if you deposit 2,000. You can also start with 1,000 or less money and you can gradually unlock the bonus. And the good thing is, no need to trade volume. It's literally just deposit and get the bonus when you put the money in your future account. If you need any help, just open a ticket in Discord and the support team, they can accelerate your bonus. But normally it just takes only 1 day, literally. All right, English version. Yes, exactly. Good evening, Tom. Actually, by the way, guys, Tom has been a supporter since the very beginning. Tom joined in Discord, I think, December 2023. So he is a super OG trader. The like button is scaled up. Thank you so much. I can't wait as well. Yeah, it's great. Thank you, Tossi, for your support. Saxi. Hello, Crypto. Xolo. It depends on you. To be honest, me personally, when we get the very good levels on the bigger time frame, I trade way more aggressively. So for me personally, I would take a full size on 882, although I believe that we will see 941. I still have here my big short from 82,670, 260k profit. Overall, this trade is almost $400,000. And then we took the perfect long from the last bottom. But this long trade is only a hedge trade because I believe that we will make a lower low below 58,000. Not today, not tomorrow, but I think in the coming weeks or months, we will see probably a lower low. And then we will get crazy good entries. The longer I wait, the more I can see that this is looking like a short setup here. I would wait for another 50 minutes, but this right now looks more like a short. Side by side plus inducement. Exactly, where is the cleaning squad? Thank you, Boris, for your support. Hello, brother from another mother. Thank you, Kamika. Thank you, Moving Top. Thank you, Mr. Setup. Hello from India. That's great. Thank you, Adrian, for your support also. Really appreciate it. Wow, that's amazing. Thank you, Alex. All right. I think let's begin. We will do our very first giveaway. I can't wait. Don't worry. I will explain to you exactly how you can participate in the giveaway. Okay, so giveaway is the following. And also, we do this with the Nightbot, so everything is perfectly fair. All right, Nightbot. I will set a word. Please wait. Write the word in the live chat one time. If you spam the word multiple times, the bot will filter you. That's why wait and write the word one time. The bot will select a winner after 3 minutes. We will give away 300 USDT and there will be 3 winners. So per winner, the word is VIP Duck 2026. By the way, you can see here, my code on BITUNIX is also VIP Duck. With this code, you get the bonus and also the VIP 2 lifetime status. But the code is put automatically if you use my link. So wait, 1 second. Not yet started. Wait. Okay, wait. 3, 2, 1. Now we start. Now you can write. All right, we have Ali. We have Just Luck No Skill, Anthony, Mo the Tiger, Andreas, Crypto, Foxy, Nico. Also, please smash like, very important. Like button has to be smashed. Also, write the word VIP Duck 2026. And I wish you all the best and good luck. All right, big shout out to Muhammad, Samu Reiger, Mirkos, Just Vibin. We have Black Block, we have Leander, Luis, Rossi, Walter, Alan Harper, Green Candle Bitcoin, Baron, Calibra Crypto, Crypto Claudio Shorts, RTD Berlin, Max, Toytopira, Daniel, Manfred, Space Shuttle Blue, Kevin, Markus, Stefan, Fizzy, Chris, Tobias, Fire Trades, Jesse Bazit, Marcel, Keno Master, Bob Master, Franco, Medira. Guys, don't forget, like button is mandatory. Smash like and also don't forget to subscribe. And turn on the ring bell. Alright, Breakout is succeeding. And this is exactly why I always tell you, wait for the candle close. Because you don't know how the candle will look. Okay, let's be fast. We have 1 more minute. Actually, the chances of winning are very high because we don't have so many people. Look. So the chances that you win actually are very high. But as we are getting bigger... Alright, 315 users. Okay, Siberia, Arsenal, Ahmed, Abi Working, Nico, Crypto, Enten, Trade to Zero, Levi, James Mack, Dealer Bande, LSOB Trading. We have Air One Man, Jalamensky, Agent Taka, Bonus Stark, Klaus Hartmann, Eric Final Boss, Paul Goody, Root Combo. Alright, Luigi, Mauser, Mr. Seinfeld, Tyra Cosi, Mauser. Layla is also here, very nice. We have the best crypto girls. Yes, of course, Indians speak English, yes. Alright, Peter from Switzerland, very nice. We also have lots of people from Switzerland. Great. Karamba, Ach, Amedali, nice. Professor Maxon. Okay, 9 seconds. Bitcoin is breaking up. Very nice. Exactly as predicted. Alright, and the first winner of this channel is Evora. Very nice. Evora, congrats. You just won 100 USDT. Please comment your Discord name. If you don't have Discord, write your Telegram or your Instagram. You have 60 seconds. If you are too slow, we will do another winner. Greetings from the VIP Sniper Duck. The duck is our logo and our friend. Always be kind to the duck, because the duck will help you. Alright. By the way, guys, I really appreciate every single person who is supporting me on my journey. This is my first stream. Tomorrow I will be also live here every day, Monday to Friday. And I can't wait to start this journey with you. And if you are new, please consider subscribing and turning on the ring bell so you don't miss any important updates. Alright, perfect. Thank you so much, Evora. My moderator, Justus, will write you in Discord. Next winner is Mirko's Eye. Mirko, thank you so much. 100 USDT. Thank you so much for your support. Please be careful. If anyone DMs you on Discord, it is always a scam. Be careful. These here are the real moderators. You can see Justus.btc. You can always write Justus if you need help, or better, open a ticket right here. By the way, if you made your account on BITUNIX today, you should get the bonus tomorrow. In some cases, 2 days. So tomorrow or on Wednesday, you will see the bonus in your account on your campaign center, and then you can activate within 7 days. All right, perfect. Very good. And the next winner is, let's check, Nico. Thank you so much, Nico, for your support. You also get 100 USDT. Please write your Discord in the live chat. I'm very grateful for your support. All right, very nice. Very nice. Very nice. All right. I love the sound of liquidation. Yes, I mean, it's very exciting. All right. Thank you to all of my Swiss supporters. Frank, thank you so much. Volvol, shout out to Mirko, Pinocchio, Fcoin, RTD Berlin, Ollie, Crispy Duck from Dubai, Din. Very nice. Sunny Eva, beautiful. Thank you, Chris, for your support. Thank you, Kozigot. Congrats to all the winners. Yes, exactly. This is the third winner of the day. Don't forget, tomorrow we do another giveaway. Every day we give away money. Just be active and let's wait. All right, let's look at Bitcoin. So actually, we are not clean yet. The cleaning company did not clean properly yet. We can see we are not even halfway there. But the key to success is patience. You can see normally we should actually clear all of this normally in a normal scenario. So that's why I would be careful with the short trade. The best short, I think, is after we take everything, and then somewhere between 882 and 941 we should get the best entries. All right, maybe a flush on the 5M potentially. Ethereum will be very tight. Oh, yes, so now I have to wait. If I get stopped out at break even, I will look for an even better entry. So don't worry, all my Indian friends. By the way, guys, I did not believe that we have so many viewers and so many likes. It's actually crazy. Thank you really so much for your support. We have almost 1,000 likes. That is insane. Insane. I think in a few months, we will be #1 in the global market. I think so. The next bull market will be so crazy. All right. Borat style. Yes, exactly. Very nice. Very nice. I can't wait for the British memes. Yeah, it's going to be funny also. Fatih, thank you for your support. Entor Nano, very nice. Claudius is the best. Rainer, it's all English. It's all English. I think I spider. You deserve it also. Thank you, Krekwi, for your support. Thank you, Tari. By the way, guys, if you are Indian or Pakistani, please tell all your friends to subscribe. This would be so amazing because I know you have a big network. Just go in your village or in your town with a megaphone and tell them to subscribe to Crypto Claudius. And don't forget to turn the ring bell on, because I want to build the biggest Indian army, the biggest Asian army, and the biggest Pakistani army. And together we will take over the market like an army. Go in your village and tell everyone, knock on the door. And then we have a big celebration party with unlimited curry. I promise. Kiking, what do I think? To be honest, guys, I think you can learn from anyone. I think it depends on your style of trading. Like I said, I'm not gonna judge any other traders, but I would check out what style you like. We have unlimited curry, yes. Biggest and greatest army ever. We have the #1 military. Like Trump, he always says we have the best military ever. With a megaphone. Thank you, Jan, for your support from Switzerland. So actually right here, the volume is weak now, but I believe we should see a higher high. We should see a higher high. I would wait for Bitcoin to take out the high, and then I will look for Ethereum and take a better short. The best trades are usually after you liquidate a big cluster. I have high block, and you can check almost the same data with CoinGlass right here. It's completely for free, and CoinEnk is also very good. It's 80% the exact same as high block. All right. Very nice. Thank you so much, SZTT, or Itty, sorry, SZT. Exactly, Indian Duck Army. Claudius is the market maker with his army. Yes, English. I know. I'm very excited. I'm very excited. All right, what is your question? Let me just check your name. Do you have an actual ETH short zone? All right, let's check. Normally, what I do is I check Bitcoin first, and then depending on where Bitcoin is, I look for Ethereum, because they move in sync most of the time. If you are patient, I think we could get either now or very soon another good sell for Ethereum. But I would wait for Bitcoin first, to be honest. I would wait for Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the leader. And you could consider a flush long. This would be a typical trade we take if there are not any counter candles right now. From a new high to the 50 EMA, this would be a nice trade with the trend, for example. All right, thank you so much for almost 1,000 likes. Spanish, to be honest, I can't speak Spanish, so it's not gonna happen, I think. The German tank is online. The Germans have insane tanks. Yes, no problem. I will do my stream for German as normal every day. And then after this, I will do my English stream for all my Asian people and all my Indian friends. So you can also understand my setup and my strategy. You know, actually, you can always check Bitcoin, and then most altcoins, they do the exact same. However, there are a few exceptions. For example, Hype. Hype has a completely separate price action. Or Tron. Tron also is completely separate. But I don't like to trade this because the price action is not as stable. That's why the setups are usually not as good compared to Bitcoin. I trade Bitcoin every day, from morning to evening basically, and the best setups and the best consistency are Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, BNB, and Solana. We get the best setups exactly there. To be honest, I would avoid low cap altcoins and especially avoid meme coins. Why not trade on Binance or OKX? You can trade also somewhere else. Binance is actually nice for on-ramp, off-ramp, or spot. OKX Global is also nice. OKX Global is nice. But like you have full KYC and they don't offer any real nice bonuses, to be honest. And the features are also not the yellow from the egg, to be honest. Here, BITUNIX is completely no KYC. You have also an insane liquidity and the trading fees, they are lower. So you pay less in fees. If you don't have an account yet, you can try it. We have a VIP 2 status for lifetime. And if you deposit 2,000, you get a free 400 USDT. Just use my link in the description and you can test it completely with the bonus. And if you don't like it, you can trade anywhere. But I can tell you, I am very happy, and you will not find any exchange with a better customer support and with a better campaign. We have a $7,500 lucky pool per day. Not per month, per day, 7,500. You will be shocked how many bonuses you get in the center. And I think it's very fair because most exchanges, they keep the profits for themselves. With BITUNIX, if you trade actively, you get a big cashback all the time in the form of different boxes and bonuses. I think once you try BITUNIX, you will never change again because you will realize how weak actually the campaigns are on like other exchanges. Maxi, I would avoid. Maxi is known for always freezing your money. I would not trade there. I would rather trade in India on the street than on Maxi, to be honest. But however, you can try every exchange, but Maxi, I would avoid it. Exactly, Maxi is not the white and not the yellow from the egg. And by the way, they have now also a card. You can use the card to spend your crypto, exactly. You just need a global KYC, for example, Switzerland or Palau or Asian KYC. Yes, exactly. I think I spider, exactly. Thank you, Elias, for your support. What do I think about BingX? BingX is also a decent exchange. Like I said, you can trade anywhere you want. Any exchange. However, you will notice BITUNIX has actually objectively a better, deeper liquidity. So if you trade with more money, you will get a better execution on BITUNIX. And it's also completely non-KYC. Yes, Sparkasse. Sparkasse is a very famous German bank, and mostly they are also very expensive and slow. All right. Yellow from the egg, exactly. Hello, Pokemon Trainer. Servo, hello, Timos. Thank you, Ayam und Lilly. Ayam und Lily. Mirko, the lucky draw is if you have my link. So if you have my link, you see it in the campaign center. If you don't have an account yet and you make an account, you get the bonus tomorrow with my link. And tomorrow you will see lucky draw every day automatically in your center. So just check your center tomorrow. You can participate every single day. Thank you, Peponas, for your support. Alright, best bank ever, yes. Sparkasse is a disaster, yeah. So if you are coming to Germany, Sparkasse is a very, I would not use the bank really for sure. Do you think Bitcoin will do a short from 66k? I think the chance is actually decent that Bitcoin will only take the short liquidity right here. So just take this and then next lower low. This could be possible, yes, I think so. Because once we take the biggest cluster on the monthly, the next biggest cluster is below us. And we have so many high leverage longs below us, you can see here. Look, we don't have many more shorts and we have so many longs below us. So right now, I expect Bitcoin to finish this and then probably go lower, I think. I assume so. This would be, anyway, a strong setup. And I want to give you one more feedback. We could also see an inducement on the daily chart. So for example, you can see here, this was the previous high. Here, we wick higher, and if we close the daily lower, then we have a daily inducement. This would be actually also a bearish bias. However, if the wick is very short, then I would be a bit more careful. So for example here, we have a small yellow counter candle. So here I would wait now, potentially for a better flush. So for example, the 15M chart would be a more suitable long setup right now. All right, crazy, really, really crazy. Ethereum will be very tight. Do I have a link for BitGet? Yes, actually, if you want, we also have the best discount worldwide on BitGet. I will show you my link. All right. This is my BitGet link. This is also the best discount worldwide on BitGet, which is 27.5% lifetime fee discount. But to be honest, you will get way more bonus and lower fees on BITUNIX. But you can make an account on both exchanges and compare. At Timo, you need to practice more. It's completely normal. But this will help you. And don't worry, guys, I do my German stream every day as normal on my other channel. Every day as normal. This is only extra for all my Asian friends and all my Indian friends. So don't worry about it. By the way, guys, I do literally everything for free. I don't have a course. I don't sell any courses. Most people, if they were in my position, they would sell so many more things. I try to give the most value. And if you support me, you can use my link and you have the best discount worldwide. You get also a bonus and the best support. But if you want to trade on another exchange, you can trade anywhere you like. But of course, if you support me, I appreciate, and I want to give you always the best value. The Discord server is also for free. So if anyone DMs you and asks for money, it is always a scam, okay? Be careful, never accept a friend request. Thank you, Tom, for your support. Yes, of course, I have 3 EMAs. The yellow is a 21 EMA. The gray one is a 50 EMA. And this here is a 200 EMA. Just go here to BITUNIX, EMA, and then select 3 times this one. And then you can adjust the length right here. Very simple. All right, let's check 1 hour. Oh, this looks like a 1 hour inducement. I can't believe my eyes. I think I spider. I think I Ferrari spider. This looks actually right now more bearish, yes. We have a 1 hour inducement, but I would wait for the 1 hour close because we don't know yet how the candle will close. Did you see that Yemen closed Bab al-Mandab sheet? Yeah, that's crazy. Exactly, we are not cleaned yet. This is a good start, yes. Don't worry, be happy. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you also to Stan for your support. Really, I appreciate. You are a Segen. Thank you. MSTA, please write your Discord name in the live chat and the support can contact you and can help you. No problem. We can upgrade your discount if you didn't use my link. You will notice a big difference in the fees also. All right. As you can see, I always have some fruits. I have blueberries and grapes. The Indian kings, they always eat also grapes. Whoa. All right, very nice. Very nice. This is so crazy. We have almost 1,000 people. I can't believe it. I think I spider. Almost 1,000 likes. Curry grapes, yes. Exactly. Tobias, where would be my stop loss? All right, good question. Good question. Wait. You mean this one, this short, or do you mean this short? What setup do you mean? This one? To be honest here, I would give the price more space because many times the price wicks a bit above the VWAP and then closes below. However, I can tell you, if we get a daily close below the VWAP or a 4-hour close, this would be a very nice confirmation. Very nice. Here, I usually put the stop loss above the wick high if you have a side-by-side inducement. However, I would be careful because we are not clean above. Above is very dirty. Okay? It is very dirty. And that's why we could see actually one more pump to the upside. We are not clean yet. Okay? That's why I would be careful. It's very messy. Is there anywhere dirt? I can't see the dirt anywhere. Alright, anyway, it's not that important. But anyway, we are not clean yet. Here is very dirty. Yes, Messi lost yesterday. Yeah, Messi, exactly. Messi is here. Yes, Messi. We have our first joke for English. Messi. It is very Ronaldo, yeah. We have to wait for Ronaldo. I think I spider. Very nice. Very nice. All right. I think I spied her. Messi is here, yeah. Take the soap emoji. Yeah, good idea. Messi was not careful yesterday. The football game was so boring, actually. I watched the second half of the football game. It was very boring. But anyway, I guess it's over now. So, to be honest, this could be a chance for a short. Side by side, 1 hour inducement. It would be a worth trade potentially. We have a big fair value gap to the downside. Ethereum looks still quite strong, to be honest. However, also here, I would consider a 15-minute flush. This would be a classic long, which normally I take if we don't get any counter candles. Let's check BNB. Also, very nice. Very nice. 15M Gus looks also very nice. This looks nice. This would be also a clean setup, which normally I take. Very nice. Here. Very nice. All right. So, hello Balu, good to see you. Yeah, I agree. Spain had so many chances, but they messed up many times actually. But Argentina was actually, I think, quite weak, to be honest, yesterday. Please check silver. Yes, of course. Silver is here. Silver looks bearish now. As you can see, we tried to make a higher high, but we did not succeed. And that's why I assume we take out the low. Usually when the market is not succeeding in a higher high after a higher low, normally you get a lower low. That's why I would not take a long trade yet on silver. And on Nasdaq, as you can see, we tried to take out the daily high. We didn't do it. And now we take out the low. And this actually is also a strategy which you can trade if you want. So for example, 1 hour chart looks bearish. Actually very bearish. I would wait a bit longer now for my next setup on Nasdaq because we are still in the bear flag. Yeah, I would wait, to be honest. Oil looks very strong. Guys, by the way, why am I not in the long trade here? This would be a perfect flush. Look, new high from here to here, no counter candle. This would be actually a clean setup, which we normally always take. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Sometimes you miss a setup and the next one is around the corner. Alright, please make content for gold. So gold actually is a bit tricky also. Gold is very difficult to trade. I'm very selective on the gold setups. As you can see, we are in the middle of everything. I don't see any strong setup now to take on gold. And I wanna see a clear break up or down. But here I would not take a trade, to be honest. I only take the best trades. If the trade is not good, then I will wait. All right, 1 hour side by side, yeah. It looks like a 1 hour inducement. Yes, please always write for English, yes. Thank you so much, Alex. If you are new here, please also subscribe and also hit the ring bell. I would love to see you again tomorrow. By the way, I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying here. And tonight I will do one more English session. I mean, one more German session in Discord. Later, my wife can speak a little bit German also, yeah. But mostly English. Exactly. Setups are like a train. Just wait for next one. Exactly. Thank you, Esther, for your support. Thank you so much for almost 1,000 likes. Your support is crazy. All right. The more I wait, the more I can see the potential for a daily inducement. However, we have to wait for the inducement. And yeah, but this here is more bearish. This right now is more bearish. Ethereum, next flush would be interesting. And I'm looking for a long trade on BNB. Very nice. 15M, very nice. Thank you, Demi, for your support. Thank you, Faisal, for your support. Claudius, where can I enter right now? Right now, you can enter like button. You can enter for free my Discord server. And also, you can enter into the train or in the bus for a low amount of money. Very nice, Timo. Very nice. 15M inducement. By the way, this is also an example of a perfect inducement. Look, here, hoppala. You can see here, we have a wick high. Here, we get one more wick higher and a close lower. This gives you a bearish bias. I use inducement so many times because inducements give you a very good bias overall. For example, the Bitcoin long, the 1.2 million Bitcoin long, which we opened at 58,130, was also a inducement. This was the best we had there. All right, perfect, very nice. That's crazy. Crazy. 750 people is crazy. On the first stream English is really crazy. Anyway, we do a giveaway every day. We give away money every day. We do the best trades every day. And we have fun together. We look at the market. You can always get a tea or coffee. And then we can trade the market and check the situation. The only problem, if this candle is closing too big, then the risk reward is not so good. Do you understand? Because you always want to make sure that your upside has a good ratio. So for example, what you could do, Sukina, yes, Sukina is very nice also, yeah. The next potential trade would be a 15M flush. Oh, wrong one. Here, very nice. Very, very nice. But to be honest, if I compare this setup on Ethereum with this setup, I like this one on Ethereum more because the EMAs are opened wider, like the legs of Sukina. So this one is okay, but I like this one a bit better, to be honest. What about Bitcoin 5M Gus? Let me check. 5M would be not fully ideal because of the small counter candle. And to be honest, we have too many big fair value gaps below. That's why this one is a bit tricky. Okay, so here I would prefer the 15M Gus more. BNB is also very nice 15M. Wilma Finger du. Yes, please take a ticket before entering bus. Also, by the way, I'm trying to learn Chinese, and then we have every day German, English, and Chinese. By the way, it would be so amazing if my parents made more children. So then I have 2 brothers. I do my stream in German 8 hours, then my second brother in English, and my third brother in Chinese. So we have 24 hours per day, Claudius, 24 hours. But my parents only made 1 child, so I'm the only one. So basically I have to work 3 times harder. So if you are single, tell your parents to make more children so you have more support. Because as a big family, you can build an empire. But I'm the only child. So yeah, I have to work harder. This would be a dream. Very nice. 24 hours, very nice. Alright, I have to find my Asian hat. So this is my hat. Normally, I wear this only for the Asia session. Alright, extra P looks bullish actually. Ethereum would be a nice trade. Like I said, I don't give any advice. If you are a beginner, please do not trade. First learn step by step. Never copy my trades. I only give you my setups and my analysis. Hello sir, how can I help you? Brother, no need to help. Guys, the live chat will be so funny. I swear to God, there will be so many more new people coming. Exactly, scaling babies. Currently, I'm making a football team. Very nice. Football team is always good. Let's go fishing. Thank you so much for almost 1,000 likes. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Very nice. I love the movie Borat. It's so funny. Alright, BNB, I think I will take a long. I will take a half size. By the way, full size means I risk 1% of my account. Half size means half. And quarter size means 1/4. I would never risk more than 1% per trade of your account. If you are new, please don't trade. Actually, I made an English bootcamp. It's for free. It's in my Discord server. Just go down to my bootcamp section and right here, you can see Bootcamp English right here. And please watch my videos before you trade. And please take your time and don't rush. Exactly, very nice. Can I check gold chart 4 hour? Yes, of course. 4 hour chart. This would be a this would not be a side by side because first of all, you didn't make a higher high. You are in a downtrend. The gray candle does not have a wick on the upside and you have a too long wick on the downside. I would not take this. The best side by side is either uptrend, new high, side by side low, or a lower low, side by side long. And one very good combination is actually side by side with inducement. So for example, the last candle is wicking one more time higher and then lower close. This is a very good setup, which we take normally many times. But to be honest, I would not take the side by side because the candle is too big. You see, this will not give you a good risk reward. However, you could consider this long trade. This would be a flush long right here. Let's check Ethereum. Also, very nice setup. And BNB, also nice. So here, the good thing on BITUNIX, you can see here, I can select market and go in now, limit, or if I trade 882 or GUS, I always use the trigger market order, because this allows me to get in the market even if we get a very sharp wick, which normally you get on a GUS or 882 retracement. So here, right click, and then fill price. You can see the price is updated right here. And then I can enter my size. The most important thing is you always adjust the size based on your stop loss. So you never risk more than 1%. So for example, I would try this one, 250. Then I can see a preview of my stop loss. This would be a very small size. So I would increase my size a bit more. Like I said, please never risk more than 1% of your account. Yeah, this would be a decent setup. This would be a decent trade. XRP, let's check XRP. XRP would also have a nice flush on the 15M time frame. Potentially also later, 882 would be also a consideration. Very nice. All right, Bitcoin, Ethereum, nice. Next GUS. Next GUS. Bitcoin 15M. I must admit, only one thing I don't like. I don't like this big fair value gap here. I don't like it. And that's why I might say, okay, half size. Half size only. Lexi like very big. Thank you for your support. Can I look at Sol, please? Yes, no problem. Namaste, I hope all your chakras are aligned. Yes, no problem. Everything is aligned. Everything is aligned. Solana would be also good for a flush, but to be honest, if I compare this with Ethereum, I like this better, and I like XRP also a bit better, to be honest. Thank you, Sven, for your support. What do I say about the wick on the 4-hour chart? Wait a second. It's alright. The wick here is very decent. On the upside, it is not bad. The only problem is this wick from before. This is a problem. Okay, next flush coming in. BNB. Solana, yes, potentially. Bitcoin, let's have a look. This would be the Bitcoin 15M time frame. Here in the top left corner, you can always see my coin and then also the time frame. If you have any questions, please comment in the live chat. I'm always happy to answer questions. I see black for Bitcoin. Yeah, I see black. I think I spider. Can I help anybody? No, thank you. No help needed. Thank you so much for your support. Brother, I joined Discord, but I don't see anything. Brother, you have to open your eyes, then you can see everything. By the way, you have to first of all accept the rules and solve a captcha. Just go here, accept the rules, and then you can click on here. And once you click here, then you should see all the channels. On the top left corner, you can activate all channels. This box has to be ticked. And up here, you can activate the VIP status. Then you have a higher status in Discord, and everyone will be like, wow, you are the boss, you're the player, because you have the VIP status, okay? So if you want more respect and more fame and aura, always activate VIP status in Discord. Let's go, baby. Exactly, let's go, baby. The captcha is very difficult, yes. Exactly, verify. There goes the dog crazy in the pen. The captcha is not easy. Yes, Discord is free. Everything is free. Be careful if you get any friend request. It is not me. Never send money to anyone. There are many fake accounts. They look like me, but it's not me. Never, never, never send your money to anyone claiming that they are me or something. It is always a scam. Never accept a friend request. If you need support, the only real support is if you open a ticket. You see here, we have VIP support. Here. And then you open a ticket right here. Everything inside the ticket is safe. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Exactly. Captcha is the most difficult final boss. Exactly. Guys, I can't believe my eyes. 700 people are live with me right now. It's actually crazy. It's crazy. You know, guys, everyone who is with me right now, this market situation is not so exciting. The real big moves, they come fast. I assume we have a summer anyway. Summer is low volume. Yesterday was the football final, world champion. The big market moves, they come very fast. And I think if we are patient, we get the best entries. I cannot force a trade, but I can wait with you together, and together we can check the chart step by step. That's why I tell you, get a tea or coffee or any snack and just relax, you know, just relax. Trading is a long-term game. I'm not going anywhere. I would not take I wouldn't take it, to be honest. It's maybe half size or wait for a bit pullback. But the risk reward is not that good because the big candle is too big. It is a bit big. We are very dirty upstairs. Right here, it is very messy. We still have liquidation cluster. Liquidity here, 66,500. No, brother, I will do my German stream as normal every day. But this stream is extra. It's on top of it. My main focus is always the German channel. And here I will do extra after party to explain my setup in English for all my Asian friends and Indian friends. Exactly, every day. German, English, every day, Monday to Friday. And on the weekend is my family time, Saturday, Sunday. I am mostly out. I really try to give as much value as possible. And like I said, I'm not selling anything, any courses, nothing. Most people would actually sell courses. By the way, there's no issue if you buy a course. Many people, they have a good course, you pay money and you get a course. But my bootcamp is for free. So you do get so much value up front for literally like nothing. And by the way, if you want to trade on any other exchange, you can trade anywhere you want. So here you can see we are not clean yet. However, on BITUNIX, we have the best offer worldwide. VIP2 status lifetime, and everyone will get this bonus if you meet the requirements. And this really is a very nice offer, which we have available for 10 days. So the next 10 days, oh, hoppala, we have the bonus for the next 10 days, and you get VIP2 status for life. Which means you have better mystery boxes also every week. And one day after making an account, you will see Lucky Draw in the campaign center. Thank you so much to Fafaski for your support also. Thank you so much, Tari. On the weekend, French and Greek, yeah? A Discord will be a bit later. Thank you for your support. Thank you to Jerome Saylor. Thank you, Sven, for your support. Thank you, Liva, also. We finished the first 2 hours, yeah? Yes, don't forget to press like. Exactly. Like button has to be smashed. Of course, no. Please translate hoppala. Hoppala means like oopsie doopsie. Hoppala. Exactly. Oopsie doopsie. Oopsie daisy. Yeah. Oopsie daisy. Yeah. Exactly. All right. Very nice. Very nice. This is so funny, guys. This is so funny. This is crazy. This is really crazy. It's crazy. Shout out to Mr. Gibbles. Is there a 4-hour inducement? Let me check. To be very honest with you, I would not consider this as a 4-hour inducement because the yellow candle is closing like a bit too high for me. However, on the daily chart, this looks like an inducement. So if we get a daily close below 786, or even worse, a daily close below the 50 EMA, this would give you another bearish bias. And then we might have a local top despite us being not clean. In some cases, these clusters get left over, but in most cases, they get taken. However, if the price action is suggesting that we don't take it, I would not wait for it. But for now, let's observe this cluster. The best short trade technically would be first remove this one, liquidate all the shorts, and then take a sell somewhere between 66,130 and 66,700. Like around this level would be, I think, the strongest short. Yes, Andy, normally if we have a bit more volume, we would take more trades. But right now we don't have so much volume. But this, for example, would be a typical trade. Many times the price makes a higher high, and then from a higher high, goes all the way back down to the 50 EMA without any counter candles, and the 21 EMA and the 50 EMA have to be split up a lot. This would be a trade which we take normally every day if it happens. So for example, this here, right now, or here, very nice, or here, XRP also. This would be a short-term long trade. That's crazy. Air France suspended flights to Dubai. Exactly. Hoppala, oopsie, Lexi. How much you will go in there? Yeah, so I risk maximum 1% of my account. If I plan a bigger swing trade on a very strong level, on the bigger time frame, many times I risk also 2, 3, 4%. But on a day trade, 1% maximum. Never ever enter a trade without a plan. Never enter a trade without stop loss. Always make sure you are trading in isolated, because if you forget your stop loss, your max loss is the margin of the trade. If you have cross margin, your entire account balance is used to keep your trade alive. That's why always trade in isolated and set your stop loss immediately after you enter. I never enter a trade without a plan. Never. Hello Paula, 5M golden pocket Bitcoin long. Let me have a check. Let me have a check, Paula. We have the best crypto girls here also. Bitcoin pocket long. So here, for example, I would take the low and the high. The golden pocket would be more like here on the VWAP. This would be too early for me. I would not take a trade here, to be honest, Paula. Yes, I think so. I think the bottom will be probably October, like always. It could be also a bit later or maybe September. But I think, statistically, I think October, yes. Scalp short time frame. Ah, you mean for a short. Okay. So you look for... So here we have a 5M LSOB. By the way, guys, the LSOB video is in the description. LSOB means liquidity sweep order block. You always check the highest candle with the highest wick, and you make a box around this candle. And then you wait for the retest. In the description, you have the video linked. Let me actually try to find something now. Just check the description, please, of the video, of the live stream. You can see my tutorial there. Right, let me see if I can find it. All right, so here we are. This is my description. Here you have the LSOB video in English. You have my Discord server, and this is the link if you want the bonus and get the lifetime VIP2 status. This is the link, and this is for LSOB. And by the way, the bootcamp in English is in Discord. Also, thank you so much for almost 1,000 likes. All right. Okay, now we have the flush almost very soon. Ethereum could be a try. And maybe XRP. But the only issue here, this would not be a 10 out of 10, but maybe a 6 out of 10, because we have here this big market imbalance. That's why the market makers might chase lower. But without this, it would be a 10 of 10. Like, based on a setup quality. Maybe 1 hour goose. Okay, let me check. This Monday is a very slow start. It's a very slow start. So right now, we have the 15M flush long. We have the 15M LSOB short. This would be a 15M LSOB. This would be a classic sell. If you don't know the rules of LSOB, please watch the video. Alright, it's going down. It is going down. Now we have to sell it. Alright, BNB, half size. I take it half size. This one half size. I'm gonna cut below the fair value gap. It is decent. It is decent. It's not bad. But this is not the yellow from the egg. Thank you so much for almost 1,000 likes. I really, really appreciate your support. All right, almost. Okay. Okay, perfect. All right. The early bird catches the worm. At TM, by the way, this what you're writing is very disrespectful. I don't accept disrespect. If you don't like it, go somewhere else. Thank you so much. Now we have to sell it. Exactly. All right, Kevin, good to see you here. Yes, exactly. So now we do an English stream once per day also. It doesn't have to be so long. It can be also 1 hour or 2 hours. It depends on the market. All right, thank you for almost 1,000 likes. You can touch Mahal, okay. Let the church in the village. Exactly. Let the church in the village, please. This stream is first cream. When do we have the bollocks? We have to check. So for example, right now, if this candle closes yellow, I would cancel my order. However, you can check for LSOB short. You can check 15M. We can check 15M LSOB short. All right, nice, 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 very nice. Okay, what do we have? So the heat map is not clean. It could be possible that we take the shorts maybe tomorrow or tonight or maybe on Wednesday. We don't have any significant news which can impact the market, except if Trump makes a tweet. Trump can always move the market at any time. However, the moves are less impactful than before. When he came into office, every tweet was a huge impact. But now people are getting bored of it and the impact is actually less, which is amazing. By the way, Michael Saylor has been selling Bitcoin multiple times. The first time he sold a tiny amount, the market dropped a lot. But then when he sold around 210 million, the market almost didn't care. So that's why I think Michael Saylor will not be that big of a risk as everyone thinks, except if he sells a gigantic amount, then of course. But any sales from Michael Saylor will not impact Bitcoin a lot based on the data, which is very good. When do we have the final balls? Yes. When do we have the balls? Exactly. Michael Saylor, very nice. Exactly. Trump has the best Navy, best Air Force, best military ever. Best X in the world, and also zero inflation. We are gonna win so much. We are number one on TikTok. All right, as you can see, the volume is getting less and less. Someone is sucking out the volume from the market. I don't know, but someone is sucking the volume out of the market. Today was not the most exciting day, but maybe tomorrow will be very exciting. As you can see, the market is running away now, but I never chase the market. If the market runs away, I just wait for the next bus. Just wait for the next setup, like the bus. The bus always comes over and over. Maybe, what's her name again? What is her name again? This woman. Sanika, what's her name? Sukira. Sukira, yeah. So maybe Sukira, she soaked up all the volume inside her. Maybe Lexi Hartman, yes, maybe. She's very good at sucking the volume out the market. She is sucking all the liquidity out from everyone. Liquor is sucking too much. Yeah, too much. Too hard sucking. Big problem. Thank you so much for coming. Exactly. Billions, trillions. Can you check Bitcoin 1 hour goose? Yes. 1 hour goose is alright. To be honest, I wouldn't take it. I wouldn't take it because the EMAs are not spread open enough. Maybe the 30 MGUS, but actually, no. I would rather wait for the LSOB or break out and then a short on the 8H2. I think it's much better. What do I think Bitcoin over 4 years? By the way, so first of all, I think Bitcoin will make a lower low. It could be possible that the bottom is in, but I don't think so. I think there must be one, maybe two more times lower low. I think at least one more time. Probably 54,000 to 48,000, maybe also lower. Worst case would be like around 38K. And then I assume 3 years up with the next all-time high, Q4 2029, between 150K to 200K. And my estimate is very conservative. If you check BlackRock, Blackstone, Charles Schwab, the estimate is around 180 to 250. So I'm being very, very conservative. I think we get a nice 3 or 4, maybe 5x from the bottom to the next all-time high. And I will mostly actually invest spot. So spot is my stable and I'm checking for a big trade. My plan is a bear market bottom trade to the next all-time high all the way. And this is actually a very famous trade which many people are trading. From the bear market along to the next bull market. It is an easy trade, but you have to be very careful and experienced. But we will do it. I will do it. I will show you how I do it. And I will explain to you how I skip the bad setups and how I try to get the good ones only. Exactly. Too much sucking. Yes. The volume is sucked out the market. She sucked deep. Easy 5x. Exactly. More protein. Alright, let me check BNB. As you can see, this setup is invalidated if we get a yellow candle. So I assume in around 3 minutes, I probably cancel my setup, but this means I get an even better setup later. Alright, now Nasdaq is getting a sell-off. By the way, on BITUNIX, you can trade also Nasdaq. Just search up here, QQQ, Nasdaq. If you like the S&P 500, SPY. This is the S&P 500. You can trade. You can trade oil. You can trade gold. Here, gold. You can trade silver. You can trade basically everything. Alright, Nasdaq, I would wait a bit longer. Like normally you wouldn't take a long like this. You wouldn't take it because the EMAs are opened to the downside so much. So I would not take the long. However, in a short time frame maybe. In the short time frame it's possible. Like from here to here. We have a higher high. And that's why we can look at this level. This is the deepest pullback. This pullback is so deep. Even for Sakira, it is so almost unbearable. Most people, they just trade Golden Pocket and 786. We also trade this, but only with a strong setup. But the best trades are normally 882. The risk reward is way better. And many times the level reacts exactly there. So this would be 695. I put the stop loss usually a little bit below number 1. And this is normally the optimal ratio. It is Shakira, exactly. Yeah. So if you want, Tom, you can use the bonus. You can also transfer $2,000 from any other exchange, and you can trade also Nasdaq, S&P 500, and we try to get one good setup per day. So Nasdaq, I'm a bit more careful with Nasdaq, but normally we get one good trade per day on Nasdaq normally. I love me broken, I cannot more. Okay. Yes, very important. I never give advice. Never listen to my advice. I don't give any recommendation to anything. Thank you, Elvis, for your support. I really appreciate it. I break together. Chase order. Do you mean trailing stop loss? Robert, please let me know what you mean. Ah, very good. So normally, Tony, if I take a trade on the 882 level, I set my stop loss below number 1 if I take a short trade above number 1. So for example, on this setup here, on the daily chart, I would give it a bit more space because here we have 941. Normally, this would be the exact setup. And then actually, let me show you something. So if you like day trading, I would consider exactly it like this. Your entry is on 882. Stop loss is above the 1. And once the price reaches 786, you could go break even. But many times I wait for halfway 6.5 and then I go break even. If you trade very defensively and conservatively and you have a low risk tolerance, I would go break even as soon as the price reaches 786. And then you can take actually what I normally do. I don't take profit on 786, but I take for scalping and day trading 75% 6.5 and then 20% 0.5 and 5% open end. No profit, 75% and 20%. This gives you a really good ratio and the 6.5 is very easy to reach. From here to here is very often. 786 is almost all the time. So if you trade very defensively, you can actually go break even. However, the disadvantage is that many times you get stopped out and then the price drops. So this is my game plan on how I trade the level. So Sol 30M flush, let's have a look. 15M is cancelled because of the counter candle. I have to cancel also my order. Very important. I am from Pakistan, nice. So let's have a look. 30M would be not so ideal because here you can see the EMAs are not so wide open and it's more like a sideways range. So it's a bit tricky here. Solana 30M is better. Yes, this is better. This would be a much better goose than XRP. Like this, for example. Alright, silver. I would not take a trade on silver right now. Gold, I wouldn't take a trade. Oil, I wouldn't take a trade. Nasdaq, potentially lower. And SpaceX is so bearish. SpaceX is so new, we don't have any established support zone. That's why it can fall to any level, basically. I would be very careful with SpaceX. Crazy. This was the high. The 30M inducement. You can see here, we have a high, wick higher, close lower, sell. I love inducements. Inducements give you one of the best risk rewards. If you want the best risk reward, I would focus on inducement and 882. This level and inducement is almost the best. However, one thing which you always need is you need really a good risk management. Otherwise, you will not succeed long term. What do I think about the 27M flush? Let me have a look. 27M flush is possible. Yeah, it's possible. It's decent. Thank you for coming. Brother, in Byram, inducement on 4 hour and 1 hour was not, but it can be inducement on another time frame. Okay, the order rests 1 tick above the best bid. Okay, let me check. 1 above the best bid. Okay, I don't know right now what you mean, but if you want, post in Discord in the I have a question right here and tag me, Robert. I will have a look today. Okay, Bitcoin 10M Gus coming through. Maybe. It's not the yellow from the egg. It's not the yellow from the egg. You know, we have just too much imbalance and like, you know, maybe half size. Half size. Because also here on the 15M time frame, we already disrespected, you know. So that's why I expect actually lower. Maybe baby. If view sniper entry. So the next best long trade would be most likely the next best setup would be, let me have a look. You could consider this 882 level. Ethereum made a higher high. Okay, very good, very nice. We have a low, we have a high. I would look for this entry. This would be a sniper entry. 1860. Stop loss would be below the 1. So just a bit below here. And as soon as the price goes up to almost 6.5, I would always go break even. Always. To secure your trade and not allow any round trips into a loss. Hi sir, I'm from India. That's amazing. Thank you so much for your support. We need 7 more likes for 1,000 likes, guys. We almost have 1,000 likes. That's actually crazy. By the way, don't forget, subscribe and also turn the ring bell on, because tomorrow we do another giveaway and also more content. And every day I will explain something brand new. And thank you so much for joining me on my journey. Wow, thank you so much. Thank you so much for 1,000 likes. I think I spider. Thank you so much, Stappy, for your support. The spider is going crazy. We have a big Indian army and so many Asian armies. We are building the biggest Asian army and Indian army ever. By the way, if you are from India, please go in your village or town or city with a megaphone and tell everyone to subscribe to Crypto Claudius. Very important. We have to be #1 global. We have to be. Like button is out. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. Very nice. Yeah. So anyway, Solana is still in the race. Alright. Ethereum. Let's have a look. We are number 1 on TikTok. We have the best army, best military, best navy, best air force. I think I spider. Exactly. I think I spider. That's true. Gus means great unstoppable scalping strategy. That's great. Good catch. To be honest, I would never front run a Gus. I would always be very patient and only take the trade exactly on the 50 EMA. We have 0 inflation. Hello from Iraq. That's amazing. You guys don't have them all anymore. Everything is gone. Air Force gone. Navy gone. Portfolio gone. Pentagon. The Trump speeches are always so funny. Actually, most Trump speeches, it's nonsense. Let me check if Trump is coming today. Trump is not coming today, but maybe he's coming tomorrow. Hello from Lebanon. That's nice. Uzbekistan. Bombing only after breakfast. Exactly. Very important. Before breakfast is disrespectful. You have to wait after breakfast. After breakfast is okay. Guys, what do you think? Do you guys think that we make a higher high? Or do you think that we don't make a higher high? Trump is coming every day, brother. Okay. At this age, I would not confirm, guaranteed. You know, guys, why should Trump open the Strait of Hormuz? America is making way more money with the strait being closed because America can sell their oil for a higher price. So financially speaking, the USA benefits from a closed Strait of Hormuz. But many people don't understand it. So that's why we have this disaster. You can check my last questions. Yes. Hello from... Wait, Fatih, I need to find you first. Would you short pump fun? To be honest, if I was your daddy, I would tell you no because... Or if I was your mother, I can't be your mother, but your dad, I would say no because pump fun is very hard to... It's not... The price action is not consistent and I would just avoid it. I would only trade top 5 coins, to be honest, really. My brother. Or my son, basically. Hello from Tibet, very nice. I am from Germany, yes. Actually, Austria. But I grew up in Germany. After school, when I was 18 years old, I moved to the UK. I lived in the UK for 5 years. I was also in the US for 2 years. Only part-time, 6 months in the winter. And for almost 6 years, I live in Dubai now. Yemen closed the Bab al-Mandab straight towards Suez Canal. It's a real disaster. Crazy, yeah? That's bad. The inflation for Europe will get so much worse, I think. I will call you daddy next streams. Great to see you. By the way, don't forget, subscribe and hit the ring bell because I will be live every day. I explain my trades. I explain my analysis. I give you always a clear scenario. And, you know, we are number 1 in Germany for live streaming. And now we will be number 1 also global. But it will take some time because now we have a bear market. But I think in the bull run, it's going to be insane. And my main play is actually this short. We took a short all the way up here. To be transparent, it took me 3 attempts. So I had 2 stop losses, and the third time it was perfect. And this shows you that you don't have to be perfectly right the first time. And you can still be very profitable. And then I'm looking for a lower low. Maybe in August, maybe September, maybe October. But I don't think that this is the bottom. The chance is very low, I think. However, to hedge against my bet, we took live the long trade, 1.2 million. You can see this here is my long trade. It's a 1.2 million long trade, 18.4 Bitcoin. And this here is 140k plus. So 2.1 Bitcoin. This is my protection just in case the bottom is in, but I don't think so. I think we will get better entries before the bear market ends. I think so. I think so. And I think also we get a new nice short trade very soon. But right now the volume is missing. But maybe tomorrow we sweep the highs. We take this liquidity and then we can enter a better short trade once the cleaning company made clean. The cleaning company. Hello John, good to see you. Lexi is right now busy. Thank you Tony for your support. Thank you Rebel Films. Exactly, 5 years of British war. Exactly. Times have changed so much, it's crazy. It's so crazy. My life is so different now, really. I have children now. Can you believe it? I have children. I have 1 child realized and a few children unrealized. The limit order is placed. Claudius, get the cow from the ice. Since Trump, times have changed. I can be a grandpa. Exactly. My children will be scaled up. Yes, I know, of course, there are much bigger channels, but I'm speaking about live trading. For trading, there are not so many people. And I think from a level, we are already very high, like very high. I believe me kick a horse. Brother, to be honest, it took me around 2 years to become decently good at it. I've been in the game for 4.5 years. I trade now daily between 4 to 10 hours. So I spend my time a lot on the chart, like basically every day almost, except on the weekend. Weekend is like more family day, family weekend, but it took me about 2 years, and the first year was not so stressful, but the second year was very stressful because I was trying to scale up, but I had very bad phases also. But I think if you focus, you can become decent in like 2-3 years. You should be good. And I lost like maybe a few thousand, but not so much, to be honest. But before this, actually, I lost $250,000 with call options. This was very silly. This was basically, I had tech call options in December 2020, and then in January 2021, the Fed increased the rates, and this slashed down valuation so much, and I lost $250,000, and I didn't have any stop loss whatsoever. This was... Alright, shout out to Black Gabe Horn. Seems like the volume is gone. Yes, I think Lexi, she sucked all of it out the market. But maybe the Asians later will do it upstairs. Also, maybe the Asians will have one more pump. Alright, quick recap. I would wait, to be honest, I would wait for Bitcoin to make a higher high. I would wait somewhere between 66,100 to 66,700. I think this would be a good level. This trade could be a loss, but overall, risk reward is good. The heat map confirms the setup, and we have the VWAP. The VWAP is usually a very strong resistance. It could be possible that we wick a bit higher, but as long as we close below the VWAP, it would be a very bearish signal. The bias is very clearly short, and we have been building up so many longs below us the last week. So that's why I think amazing. We take this, and then I would look for a short. And then towards the downside, yeah, I would wait. Potentially 15M LSOB short. Yes, exactly. You have to be careful. In Asia, some people, they look like women. They look like a woman, but actually, they have a big wig. So you have to be careful in Asia. If you meet a woman, it could be also a man. You never know. I mean, you will find out eventually, but it can be stressful if you think she's a woman and then you see a big wig. It's very dangerous also. Can you believe it? You undress her and then there's a big wig. It's very uncomfortable, of course. All right. Very nice. Very nice. Please don't forget to leave a like. In Thailand, yeah. But of course, some are looking good. It's too late. Exactly. It's too late. It would be an engulfing candle. Mrs. Big Wig. Yeah, exactly. Reversal brute forcing. They look very good. To be honest, based on the heat map, we should go higher one more time, to be honest. Alright guys, let's finish the 3-hour mark. I will end my live stream in literally 10 minutes. So now we will do our first rave actually. Let me check. Okay, let's get one more song. Let's see, what do we have? Alright, I think let's go for the classic. Actually, yeah, I have an idea. I have a very good idea. Let's go for this one. right. Guys, by the way, if you want my music playlist, you can get my exact playlist also in Discord. Just check out the resource channel right here. And then on the very top, then go down a bit. And here you have live stream music. You can get my playlist if you like the music. You can also add your own songs. Guys, by the way, thank you really very much for your support. This was my first live stream. This is the beginning of something bigger. And I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow, I assume we have better volume. And then also we can get better setups. Like I said, trading is a long-term game. I am here every day, Monday to Friday. So please subscribe, hit the ring bell. Thank you also for 1,000 likes. Your support is insane. I never believed that on the first stream we get so many views and likes. And then we will continue tomorrow. My next stream will be German again. Tomorrow at 2:30 p.m. German time. And then I will go live after my German stream. And then you can join me here for a fun evening. And yeah, awesome guys. Thank you so much. Discord link is in the description. Alright, Kai, very, very nice. Good night, good night. Good night, Mirko. Thank you so much for your support. The starting time, I'm not sure yet, but I will always post it maybe 1 hour in advance. And you can check my Discord, because in Discord, I will post here on announcements. Right here, I give you the heads up when I post it. Exactly. Alright, we have 4 more minutes. We have to finish the 3-hour mark. Thank you, brother. Have a good one. Thank you, Robert. Good night, brother. Good night, good night. See you tomorrow. See you, Mr. Gibbles. See you tomorrow, Marco. Thank you so much. Legend. Thank you so much. Thank you, Crypto Ghost. We will take over the global market. I'm completely off the socks. Buy from North Korea. Thank you, Tom. See you later, Alligator. Thank you to my Indian brother, Faisal. Thank you, Timo, the best bridge builder ever. Thank you, Arnon. Arnon Yum, right? I hope I say your name correctly. Guys, the time is running so fast. So quickly. Alright, good night, good night. See you tomorrow, guys. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow. Thank you so much, brother. Alright, what do we have now? Bitcoin going down. Yeah, Nasdaq looks bearish. Nasdaq looks very, very bearish. Alright, good night, good night. See you tomorrow, yes. SpaceX 2, yeah. I have to wait literally just 2 more minutes. We have to finish 3 hours. It is important for the aura. For the aura. Alright, good night, good night. Good night, everyone. Right now we are missing volume. The volume will come back tomorrow. Thank you, Nico. By the way, guys, tomorrow I'm gonna start my stream on my German channel. And there I will do my market opening. And then in the evening I will come live on here. Yes, Discord, I will go live. Yes, yes. I will take a tea break and I will see you guys in Discord. But it's gonna be German. So, but you can also join anyway. Thank you, Marcus, for your support. I really appreciate it. Thank you, LM Talk. See you tomorrow, High Roller. Nice intro, ethics. Exactly, Arnonym. Good night, brother. The volume is not gone, it is somewhere else. Exactly. Enjoy your tea. Yes, of course. See you in Discord. It was a pleasure. Yes, Flocky, thank you so much. We have 1 more minute.